It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Puff and Steph Podcast, hanging out on your listening device, back for another day of fun. And after a little bit of a time off, look who it is, everyone. It's Steph.
Hi.
Not just Steph, but Steph live on location from Florida.
Orlando, my favorite place.
Isn't technology amazing that you could be hundreds of miles away and still be able to do the podcast?
That's so great.
So, we're just going to jump right into the show. Well, we might talk about you being in Orlando or whatever, but who cares? Nobody cares. You do your thing and create some stories in Orlando and come back and tell us. You just got there a little bit ago. So, do you have any stories to tell us yet?
Not yet.
See, yeah, you're just there.
I don't think so.
You're just there. Is anybody with you, like, right now?
Yes, my brother Michael and his girlfriend Mariana are right here.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Yep, just them. They brought me in.
Nice. So that you're actually working in front of a live studio audience.
I am. No pressure.
Yeah, don't screw up. Don't suck, Steph. All right, let's jump into this. Play a little Would You Rather for Wednesday. Would you rather always have a song stuck in your head or always have an itch that you can't scratch?
Oh my gosh, song stuck in your head easily, because I always have a song stuck in my head anyway. Actually, when I got off the plane on Monday when I got here, I had the Wheels on the Bus stuck in my head, and I have no idea why.
What?
I have no idea why, but I always have something stuck in my head, so I would definitely take that.
So you would rather have that than an itch you can't scratch?
Yeah, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Fun fact about Wheels on the Bus.
Random transition, okay.
Well, I mean, you mentioned it, so I'll play off it. I sang that song in kindergarten at the school-wide talent show.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was in kindergarten, and they were like, what are you going to do? Do you want to try out for the talent show? I said, sure. And at first they said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to break dance. Here's the funny thing, Steph. Don't know how to break dance. Don't know. Never.
But you were confident.
I was super confident in kindergarten. But then it came time to try out, and I'm like, I don't know how to break dance. Why did I sign up for this? And, it was kind of the beginning of my procrastination that I do.
That's where it all began. Okay.
Yeah, because I had like a couple of months to learn how to dance or break dance or learn a routine. And the day of, I just sang Wheels on the Bus, and I got in because apparently it was adorable.
Oh, did you win?
I did not win. It was BS. I should have, but I did not.
Rigged. It was rigged.
Yeah, I tried again in the talent show when I was a sophomore in high school, but apparently Wheels on the Bus is not as cute when you're a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't win an award during that talent show either?
No, I didn't even get in.
It's shocking.
But then, super fun fact, I hosted it my senior year. So,
talent show?
Yeah.
Oh, you did that, yeah.
That was kind of a big deal. Anyway, let's move on. This is cool, and it's never going to happen to you or I. A treasure chest filled with gold, rubies, emeralds, diamonds was hidden in the Rocky Mountains for the past decade, finally has been found.
What? We were talking about treasure hunting at my grandpa's house, and we were cleaning it out, and I didn't find anything like that.
The 89-year-old art and antiquities collector who created the treasure hunt has made the announcement Sunday on his website. He said, it was under a canopy of stars in the lush forest vegetation of the Rocky Mountains, had not moved from the spot where I hid it there more than 10 years ago. I do not know the person who found it, but the poem in my book led him to the precise spot. The treasure was found a few days ago by a man who did not want to be named. The guy who hid the treasure told the Santa Fe, New Mexican newspaper. He said, however, the man was from back east, so he was from, the East Coast, and he confirmed the discovery by sending him a photograph of his newfound riches. The treasure is estimated to be worth over $1 million.
Wow, Puff, we really need to start reading. If we would have read that was it a poem?
It was a poem. Yeah, well, it was a poem in a book.
Okay, so if we would read more books, maybe we would find more like treasure hunts.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's never going to happen for us. Is this going to make you read?
Oh, no.
Yeah, me
No.
neither. Yeah, no, me neither. So I need you to tell me if I'm a bad person. Okay? This is a big deal. I've been struggling with this all day. I took Mugatu to the vet to get some shots earlier today, and the vet is doing this whole, like, you can't go in. They come get your dog, and you sit outside in your car,
Yeah.
And I let Moogie in. They took him away, and all of a sudden, a cop pulls up next to me. It's a female cop, a rather attractive female cop, by the way. I don't know. It's not just men in uniform that are sexy, apparently. Anyway, this cop asked me to roll down my window, so obviously I do. And she's like, "Hi, have you seen a little boy in a brown shirt?" And I was like, no. And she goes, "There's a little boy. He's Indian. He's wearing a brown shirt. He's 2 years old, and he just walked out of his house, and they can't find him."
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
Right? Absolutely. I'm like, okay, I'll keep an eye out. And she gets in her car and drives away. Well, apparently she had called the vet's office or alerted them to this boy missing, and it was right in the area, right around where I was. So all of a sudden you see a doctor and vet techs and employees from the vet's office leave the vet's office and start walking around the grounds of the veterinary office, and they're looking. I know they're looking for this kid, and I'm sitting there in my car like, oh man, like this is terrible. And then I'm going, well, now I just feel bad. I'm not looking. Like I'm just sitting there in the air conditioning because it's hot today. Just sitting there in the air conditioning, like watching YouTube videos while these people are searching for a missing 2-year-old. But
Right.
but apparently I can't be bothered.
So you didn't get out and start looking with them?
No. I contemplated whether or not I was a bad person for doing it. But then I reassured myself that, well, I can see a lot because I'm kind of on a hill. So I'll keep look, and I'll let them look through the bushes. They'll do the micro looking, and I'll do the macro looking, right?
You'll look from afar.
That's right. Here's the good news. Boy's been found. He's fine. He was found. While I was there waiting for Mugatu to come out, the cop pulled back up and was like, "Hey, we found him." I'm like, "Oh, good." And she goes, "Thank you." I go, "I didn't do anything."
What are you thanking me for?
Thank you for, you're welcome for, I pretty much saved this kid's life. Let's be honest.
You did it, Puff. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, I don't know why, but this really, really bothers me. I think it's a sign that I'm getting old, that this bothers me.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempashealth.com. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So I'm I'm conflicted, right? Because I know change is a thing. I know things evolve over time. But for some reason, this right here is bothering me more than it probably should. I don't know if you know this, but HBO Max has rebooted the old Looney Tunes cartoons. Now, did you grow up watching Looney Tunes? Is that something that you did?
Yeah, me and my brothers watched it.
They're creating around 200 new shorts with Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Sylvester the Cat, Tweety Pie, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, all of them. However, this time around, and I don't know if you've heard about this, Elmer Fudd will not be hunting Bugs Bunny with a shotgun.
I did hear that.
And I'm not... I'm feeling conflicted because I'm, mad. I'm old person mad. How dare they change the thing I love?
I get it, though. That's just the way that it is. Why change it?
Instead, they're giving Elmer a scythe. You know what that is? One of those long, curvy knife blades that you would, get rid of hay with. You know what I'm talking about? Basically... Yeah, so basically, instead of shooting Bugs Bunny's head off, he's going to be able to cut Bugs Bunny's head off.
Right, why is that any better?
I don't know. The executive producer of the new series says, this time around, we're not doing guns, but we can do cartoony violence. Here's what they're still going to have. Dynamite and TNT. So you can still blow someone up, you just can't shoot them. And if you know cartoons, when someone gets shot, if you shoot Daffy Duck in the face, basically his whole face turns black and his beak turns around to the back of his head.
Right.
It's not oh my God, you put a hole right in his face. Oh my God. Oh my God, I could see Daffy Duck's brains. Oh my God.
It's not gory. It's not you can see blood.
No, it's not. He's but we can do cartoony violence. TNT. Okay, so you can blow people up, you just can't shoot them.
Why? Okay, if they're just going to get rid of violence altogether, that would be one thing. Still kind of ridiculous. But so they're just using different kinds of violence.
Yeah, so in the past, Bugs Bunny would be, hanging out, chewing on his carrot. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Right? And then the Elmer Fudd guy would be I'm hunting rabbit. Right?
It's pretty good.
And he would just stalk around the forest. You know what I mean? With that gun. He never shot him. That was the whole point of the cartoon.
Right.
He said, we're going through this wave of anti-bullying. Everyone needs to be friends. Everyone needs to get along. Looney Tunes is pretty much the antithesis of that. These two characters in conflict, sometimes getting violent. So he says it's still going to have the edge. But then why even bother? Is it... The only thing I could think of, and this is brilliant, right? This is meta. The only thing I can think of is that he knew taking away that gun would create a lot of buzz about the show.
Honestly, that might be what it is, and they were just trying to get publicity,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked.
It worked. We're talking about it. They're we need to find a way to get on the Puff and Steph podcast.
That's definitely what it was. That was their goal. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's bothering me way more than it should. And it's telling me that I'm an old person now. I'm an old person. So this is going to shock you, Steph. What's that old saying? There's only one thing men think about.
Yep.
Well, guess what? Guess what? There's only one thing women think about. And they think about it more than men. So there.
Is it food?
It's not. It's fashion. Another F word.
Really? Thinking about fashion?
Yep. According to an online study, women have fashion on the brain 91 times in any given day. That's more than 4 times the amount of men, or the amount that men think about hooking up.
Wow. I don't think I think about it that often. I mean, now you're also releasing this news to me during quarantine when I've been wearing the same pair of yoga pants pretty much every single day. Maybe in like normal times, I would think about it more, but 91 times is a lot.
All right, so you think it's a lot, but then you're like, when you say about fashion, you should be like, should I wear sunglasses or should I not? Which ones should I wear? Like, you're wearing ones on your head right now. You made a conscious decision to put them on your head. That's a fashion decision. So that's something you think about. So, you look at a girl. Oh, that's a nice top. I wonder how it would make me look. Or, oh man, that was probably an hour and a half getting into those jeans. Good for you, girl.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, when you think about it like that, I guess. And like with girls, like you have like earrings and necklaces. Like there's a lot to think about.
Right. So this makes a lot more sense when you actually sit down and think about what fashion is, which is like everything. You think about it from the time you get up in the morning to, when what you think about what you're gonna wear the next day, that night. So, women forever say that men have a one-track mind and there's a way to make fun of men. Well, guess what, ladies? You be guilty too.
Yeah, but at least ours isn't, it's different. It's a different thing.
Oh, it's different. Oh. Okay.
Thinking fashion isn't bad. I mean, when you say it like that, it makes us seem really high maintenance, but it's really not that way. It's like sunglasses, socks, like stuff like that.
You actually think about socks a lot because you have so many that it's just, I think it takes Steph, she told me 35 minutes to pick out socks in the morning.
But the beauty of it is I don't wear matching socks, so it's not like I have to waste time trying to find the match. It makes life easier.
So you don't do it because you like doing it? You do it because you're lazy and you don't want to look?
I do it because of both reasons.
Okay, makes sense. So this is actually pretty funny. Scott Morrison, he's the Prime Minister of Australia. He was giving a press conference announcing their new stimulus package. Just as the Prime Minister was ready to explain his new plan, which is to hand out $25,000 to those wanting to undertake home renovations. It's kind of cool. They did this in the kind of like this pre-planned neighborhood type thing. And it was like, they blocked off the street, and apparently they were giving the press conference on this random lawn. And this homeowner came out and said, "Can everyone get off my grass, please? I just seeded that." As they were going live on Australian TV. The Prime Minister and everyone kind of moved forward off the man's lawn.
So see, now you know that guy, you said you feel like an old man. He's really the old man telling people to get off his lawn.
It's only a matter of time, Steph. It's only a matter of time. First, I'm like, they're changing our cartoons. Taking all guns away. Good, can't have a gun, but we can have dynamite. We can blow people up. We just can't shoot them. Hey, get off my lawn. Thinking about cartoons over here.
Okay, so when you start officially becoming that old man that yells at kids for being on your lawn, do I have permission to just mock you endlessly?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it together.
Okay.
I just mocked myself, so I'm feeling that you mocking me. By the way, I would like to see you mock anyone. So not really worried about that. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, I want to see if Steph thinks that she can break this or any world record like this. And do we have bad news about COVID-19 and pets? We'll talk about it.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Everyone is going through something right now, and we're all in this together. That's why CBD American Shaman of PA is looking out for you and your health. During this trying time, CBD American Shaman of PA is focused on safety and the needs of their customers. That's why right now they're offering curbside pickup along with home deliveries. Let American Shaman help you manage these stressful times. To find out how to get high-quality CBD products and a free bottle of Shaman cleansing gel without even leaving your car or home, visit hempishealth.com. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
I don't really want to do this, and I don't think you have any interest in doing this either, but I want you to think about something other than water. And let's throw alcohol out too, because you don't want to do alcohol, but other than water and other than alcohol that you really enjoy drinking. I know you're a big water person, but if you had to pick some other type of drink, think about this. An Idaho man drank a liter of lemon juice through a straw in 17 seconds for a Guinness World Record the other day.
Ew. Okay, wait. I'm really bad with conversions. Like, how much is a liter in, like, ounces?
Do you know what a 2 liter is of soda?
Like the big one?
Yeah. Cut that in half.
Okay. Oh, that's bad.
That's a lot of lemon juice in 17 seconds, right? This guy has broken more than 100 Guinness World Records to promote STEM education. Okay, whatever works for you, bro. That's fine. And he breaks the ones like this, the random ones. He doesn't try to break like the world speed record, driving the fastest car, or he doesn't try to jump the highest or run the fastest or whatever. He tries to beat little tiny ones like, yeah, I could probably drink a lot of lemon juice really quickly because no one else wants to do that.
Right. Who would want to take that on?
Now, if you, Steffers, had to pick a liquid to drink faster than anyone else, do you think you could? A, and what would it be? Actually, it's what would it be, and then do you think you could? Let's do that right.
I would probably do... I'm trying to think. Probably like Nesquik. I used to love
So basically like chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard like you can't drink a gallon of milk in like an hour?
Yeah, I've heard that. So I don't think I could drink it that quickly.
We actually used to do that back in the day when we were in Buffalo. My friend and I on the radio, we used to try to get people to drink, see if they could drink a gallon of milk in an hour, and we'd pay them $1,000 if they could. Yeah, nobody ever won. One person was like, I'll do it if it's chocolate. That person ended up throwing up all over the hallway of the radio station, and they never let us do that game again.
No, he ruined the fun for everybody.
He did.
So, like, why can't you? Is it just because it's too filling?
It's too heavy in your stomach, and your stomach is like... Now, I'm sure there are people that can actually do it. Like those competitive eaters. I bet you the hot dog people could do it in a heartbeat.
Right.
Because they've trained their stomach. Their stomachs are actually bigger than the normal human beings. But it turns to like this solid in your stomach, and it's just... No. So,
Ew.
How much Nesquik, chocolate milk, whatever, do you think you could drink? Do you think you could do, like, within an hour before you got really sick? 2 cups, 3 cups?
I could probably do, what was it, 1 liter?
Yeah, you think you could do a liter?
Yeah, I think I could. If I had more time, I couldn't do it in 17 seconds. I used to drink it slowly.
Next time you're in here, I think we're going to have you, throughout the entire show, try to drink like a half a gallon of chocolate milk.
Okay.
We'll start the show, and you'll start drinking it, and then we'll see where you get by the end of the show.
Okay, so that's a half hour. So at least that's not like 17 seconds.
No.
I think I can do that. I might feel sick at the end, but it's okay.
I almost guarantee you're going to feel sick.
Oh, good. Okay, no, that's fine.
But
What are you gonna do?
I'd rather... What'd you say?
Like, what are you going to drink?
Listen, I've already eaten spicy chocolate and spicy chips, all right? And I still have the death nuts to go. So, you know what? You're really not doing anything hard by drinking chocolate milk.
No, that's true. You can keep the spicy stuff. I'll just be there for moral support.
Okay, sounds good. I do have... Maybe this is potentially bad news. I don't know. I haven't read it. All it says is CDC, COVID-19, and pets. So here we go. The CDC now says that you're unlikely to get COVID-19 from your pets. Okay. I thought we determined that, but both stories about zoo animals getting the virus from humans reopen the debate. Now they say there is a low risk to no risk of pets passing the virus to anyone. So there you go. There you go.
Out of it.
What was that?
I said just leave the pets out of it.
Before we jump into Stump Steph, yesterday's show we did a very special Stump Steph where I put those questions out to you guys. You still have time to give me your answers, but you have to listen to the end of the show. So if you haven't listened to the end of yesterday's show for the questions, make sure that you do so that you can comment and see if you get stumped or see if you win something from the Puff and Steph store. It's a very special Stump Steph yesterday. Here we go. Are you ready? It's been a minute since you've done one of these.
I know, I'm going to be a little rough probably.
Roughly 75% of men and 30% of women don't know how to do this. What is this?
70% of men.
75% of men, 30% of women. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I put something that shouldn't have been there. Roughly 75% of men and 30% of women know how to do this. Not don't know. Sorry. Know how to do this. What is it? That changes everything.
That does change everything. Okay, now I'm thrown off. They do know how to do it.
Yep.
Okay. 70%. Changing oil?
Nope. Nothing to do with cars.
Is it like man stuff? Like something men do?
Yeah, this definitely is more geared toward men than women for sure.
Okay. Is it something in the house, like home repairs?
Not home repairs.
But is it something in the house, like?
Yeah, it's normally something you would do in the house.
Does it have to do with like electricity?
Nope, it's nothing handy.
Oh, it's not. Clipping the dog's toenails.
Nope. Nope. Very random, but that's a total Steph answer.
Is this something that you can do?
Yep. I don't like doing. I don't like doing it. I found a workaround to it, but I can do it if I need to.
And do I know how to do it?
I have no idea.
Is it hard?
At first, yes. And
Is it hard to do?
At first, yes, but if you don't do it enough, you lose it. But once you figure it out, you're usually good.
If you don't do it enough. Okay, I need a hint.
It involves fashion.
Ooh, tying a tie. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that.
Was that too easy of a hint?
It definitely helped because all I could think was like stuff with like tools and like the electricity and that sort of thing.
All right, not bad. Number 2. A survey from USA Today showed women are 3 times more likely than men to say they've done this at least once. Women are 3 times more likely than men to admit that they've done this at least once. What is it? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you have never done this. I don't see you doing this ever. I have done this once a long time ago. It doesn't matter anymore.
Is it something bad?
Yes.
Like you're embarrassed about it?
It's something bad. I'm not embarrassed about it, but it is something that's not good.
It's like, would your mom be ashamed of you for doing it?
I think I've told my mom. Like, now she'd be like, "You're an idiot." But yeah, I mean, she wouldn't be like mad. I wouldn't be grounded.
She's not gonna ground you. That's good. Is it like going to a strip club?
Nope.
Jumping off the roof?
Wow, those are 2 very different things. No.
So your mom would say you're an idiot for doing it. Wait, you said women are more likely.
They're more
right?
likely. They're 3 times more likely than men to admit they've done this.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this is hard.
And we've established that it's bad.
To admit that they've done it. This is really hard. I need a hint.
It's illegal.
Ooh. Drugs.
No.
Is it something you do in your house?
No.
You have to go somewhere to do it?
100%.
So is the place where you're going to do this illegal thing, like, is everything that they do there illegal?
Nope.
Or do they do other things?
No, it's pretty much mostly legal except for what you just did.
Wow, and they, like, aid you in doing this illegal activity?
No.
Oh, they don't know about it.
Correct.
Oh, this is interesting.
I'm glad you find it interesting.
I do. Is it at a casino?
No.
Illegal gambling? No?
No. Nope. Pretty much everything, not pretty much, I would say everything in that location is legal except what you do when you're there, if you do this activity.
So you have to do it secretively.
Yes.
Have I ever been to this place?
Yeah, you've been to tons of these places.
Oh my gosh. I'm having a really hard time with this. All I can think of is like a tattoo shop.
No.
Not illegal.
Nope.
A casino, a strip club, a bar. Does it happen at a bar?
Nope. What's your favorite store?
Probably Dick's.
It could happen there.
Ooh, stealing.
We'll go shoplifting. Shoplifting is what we're looking for.
Okay, see now this all makes sense, but I couldn't get there.
Right.
My phone.
All right, cool. Well, that is today's show. Tomorrow we have a very, very special advice column that I think Steph and I might disagree on, so it could be fun. So make sure you guys are here for that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Steph, have some fun in Florida, okay? Do fun things. Do Florida things.
I will. Thank you.
Go wrestle an alligator or whatever they do there. Yeah.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.